Warning: the following content is for persons 16 and older. Anyone under the age of 16, please exit the video immediately. Parents, please be advised. What's up, people? This is Guru, and you're on the Geek Assault channel. Today, on the breakdown, we will be breaking down Thor, Issue 1, Legacy number 727. Let's go. I enjoyed this issue, even the front cover, even though I saw the little rainbow with the hammer. I thought, oh, here we go, super woke Marvel. But of course, with Thor, we got to do the whole rainbow bridge thing. But this was actual good scenery, and it made sense. Thor has thrown his hammer through all the realms, and he is now, as you know now, Thor is actually the king of Asgard. And as the hammer goes through all the different realms, he's speaking to the people, pretty much proclaiming himself the king and issuing peace upon all the different realms. And he pretty much flexing on everybody right now, man. And as this hammer going through all the different realms, he happens to go to Earth, which I think it's called Midgard in Asgard, or Midgard. And Avengers are fighting this monster. The hammer obliterates this monster for the Avengers, and it lands on the ground, and Thor's speech finishes. So here's Iron Man. He's the class clown. He actually takes a Sharpie and writes something on Thor's hammer, and then the hammer flies back to Thor. He catches it back in Asgard, and he said he did this. He's bragging. Like I said, the whole thing is him flexing that he did it in one throw. He threw a hammer through all these different realms with one throw and came back to him with pure precision. Because now, on top of that, not only does he have his power, he also had the power of Odin. So he has pretty much the instead of the Odin force, he pretty much has the Thor force. So Thor is a very powerful being right now, and he's also saying he's retired. He's just pretty much just being the king of Asgard, and which is cool. He's created his own little kingdom and everything. Everything is remade in his image, and we see that the hammer is actually getting heavy to him, and the different types of things that are going on inside of the Asgard society, and actually just being the king of all these different realms and being the king of Asgard is weighing heavy on Thor, because Thor is pretty much a warrior. He's not used to just sitting down and being a king or a politician type of guy. He's a pugilist, he's a fighter, he's a warrior. So now he has the burden of being a politician and reigning over these different realms. And then he gets a visit by Loki, and Loki's the antagonist and stuff, and he messing with it. But then once again, Thor flexes on him and tells him, like, look, is it customary for you to come here to another king and not bow down, pretty much show your respect? So but man has to bow down to the king, and Loki's really mad, like, dang, man, like his brother is on top of the mountain right now, and he's pretty much over the what's the guys called? The snow giants, or whatever, ice giants, what those guys are called, man. So Thor's over, Loki's over there leading them pretty much, but of course Thor's over him, and he kind of mocks Thor, talking about, I see that hammer's heavy, because he saw him kind of grunt when he picked it up. And so Thor throws the hammer at Loki's face, and then Loki, he's a coward, have mercy, like scared. And it stops right there before it hits his face. And he's looking like, how did you do that? And like, yo, man, I'm powerful now. I got the Odin force, man. You ain't messing with the same Thor you used to mess with. I'm on a whole different level now. And so something that he sees a disturbance, Thor feels a disturbance, and out of nowhere, kaboom! Galactus crashes onto Asgard, man. And I was confused about that panel at first, man. Even though this is an awesome picture, I thought at first he was coming from under the ground, but he's actually coming from, he slammed into the ground like a comet or something, an asteroid. And so Thor jumps into action, man. Like, he just snatches up Mjolnir, and he's out of there, man. He's boom, he's on him. You know, Galactus, how dare you? And hits him with this powerful blast, man. Crushes everything, man. And with that being said, he about to hit Galactus is on the ground. He's about to smash him again with another powerful bolt. You know, that's not no ordinary bolt. Like I said, he's the all, you know, he's the all father now, man. He's the man, you know, so he's packing some heat now. You know, it ain't no regular Thor you dealing with, man. So Galactus is like chill, you know, I'm not here to fight, man, you know, have mercy, you know what I'm saying? It's something coming, man. It's a star plague, man. The Black Winter's coming, man. And he passes out. The mighty Galactus passes out. That's how injured he is. And so Thor got to find out like what the heck is going on, man. So he's sending out his crows and to bring in these people to find out who they are. So he brings in all of the heralds from Galactus. Trying to what is this? Why is Galactus all busted up? why is he crashing down on Asgard? You know he ain't supposed to be here. What is this? You know it's kind of what's going on. And like, no one really know, but then out of nowhere, he phases through the wall as Silver Surfer. As you know, Silver Surfer is black now. I haven't really been following the story too closely about that, but I kind of know something about him and the whatever the god of the symbiotes or whatever had something to do with that. But I didn't really follow that series too much, but I know of it. He's black now. He also was black in, I think, what's the series? I think with King Thanos or something like that, when Thanos like destroys like the universe, put all the people in the universe. Anyway, that was him. And so even the Cosmic Ghost Rider is there, man, and which is crazy. And so there he just tell him like, look, man, this, he tries to tell him like, yo, back in the day there was he tells us that this guy's coming that's gonna destroy everything, this Black Winter, but it's these planets that can fuel Galactus, because Galactus has actually encountered this Black Winter before, back in the day, and he looked into it, and he's one of the only survivors. And so he said, well, if he eat these 5 planets, he's gonna be strong enough to actually combat it. So Thor's like, well, I'm going out there, I'm gonna do my thing. So he goes to his hammer where Tony is inscribed, enjoy your retirement. And Thor wipes it off, man. Like, once again, he's going back into battle to do his thing. And he's kind of thinking back, like, his hammer's getting heavier. And he kind of thinking back to Loki and stuff, man. Which I love that scene, man. It can seem like, even though Thor's been through a heck of a lot, But it's time to do this thing one more time, And it's like, I don't know, that image is really, this seemed like a guy near his end. He's not in his prime no more, man. But he's still powerful, and he's going out for that another battle. And you kind of think to yourself, like, how many battles you got in you like this? And so I just like that scene with him kind of like strapping up his bootstraps and stuff and getting ready for this next fight. And when he gets up there, man, he approaches Galactus and tells him and he tells him to kneel. Galactus kneels before Thor. I said, oh, yo, I love that scene, man. Thor, this book is all about Thor flexing on, like, put some respect on my name. Loving it. And so then you got the Silver Surfer's up there, man. Silver Surfer Black, or whatever you want to call him. He kind of pretty much he has a link to Galactus, so he pretty much like, the plan that we got going, you know what we thinking and everything. So I know about our plan and everything. And he's like, yeah. So then he tells the actual story about guy. I jumped ahead with my previous thing, but he actually tells a story about Galactus. I think his name was Galen back in the day when he first encountered the Black Winter, but he was just a regular mortal, and it destroyed that universe. And he witnessed it. He looked into the gaze or whatever, but he came back as a being he is there as a Galactus. So he survived it and became more powerful. So he knows how strong this Black Winter is, and he knows what it can do. And he knows, like, it's no stopping it, you know what I'm saying? Because he's been there since the other universe has been destroyed and the beginning of this universe. So Galactus is super old. Galactus is up there, man. So he's up there with the Celestials and all that. Galactus is an old, powerful person. So Thor, he puts his hand to Thor and blasts the hell out of Thor, man, out of nowhere. And the reason he did this, because he said when he looked into the black abyss, the person that he saw was Thor. So it's like, is Thor gonna be his destruction? But then when he shot Thor, everybody thought like, whoa, what are you doing? Like they thought like he was destroying Thor. I did too. Like, damn, he vaporized Thor. And everybody in the way tried to get back out of their way. Even Silver Surfer was like, yo, no, man, like what are you doing? And they come to find out that what he did was actually power Thor up. And he powered Thor up, and he said like together we're gonna go out there and we're gonna have a chance to at least try to destroy this Black Winter that's coming. And he tells Raj, you know, my Herald of Thunder. And we got this awesome picture of Thor, man, to be continued. He's ready. You got to think about this, guys. Think how strong Thor is now. Think he pretty much got the Odin force, which is the Thor force. Think what Odin can do. And then attach that power to Thor. Now take that and give him the power cosmic on top of that. So Thor is OP as hell right now, man. So I'm ready to see what he's gonna do. They actually showed a preview page. I was kind of mad because I just want to be like, yo, I want to see it right now, man. I'm so hyped. Shout out to my man for getting Thor back on track, man. Because last guy, man, he just, man, he's been destroying my man, Thor. He's just, is it Aaron? Was it Aaron's? Whoever guy is. I couldn't follow it, man. The disrespect he did to Thor. I'm glad he's off of this book, man. By far, he was horrible. But Donnie Cates is doing his thing. Shout out to you, Donnie. Please, Donnie, for the love of everything. Listen to me, Donnie. Thor fans have been hyped for this. Do not mess this up. We don't want to see no female Thors. I don't want to see Thor as a bisexual anything. I don't want to see Thor turn to Korean. I don't want to see nothing. Just make Thor who he is. Thor is not a title. Thor is Thor. Thor is the man. Thor is the son of Odin. Oh, that's his name. And put respect on it. And that is what you're doing in this issue. You're putting respect on Thor's name. Let the king live. I love this first issue. I got the second issue will coming. I already got it. You know what I'm saying? It's prep. So I already kind of know what happened in that one too. So be on the lookout for the next breakdown of Thor. This is the Guru representing the Geek Assault channel. This was the breakdown, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.